Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Microphone check, 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 check. Hey, 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 what's going on, family? What's going on? It's King David checking in once again for the second installment of King Talk. Well, I'm just basically talking about my life, what's going on, things that I've been doing, literature I've been reading, blah, 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 whatnot, whatnot. I really don't have much time to do this video. So I'm going to make it as fast as I can because this is actually my third video. I'm actually at work right now. I'm sure, you can see that I am chilling in the driver's lounge at work because basically I had to be pulled off of my regular job and go clean some restrooms. So my supervisor like, well, I appreciate your help. Go hide if I need you, I'll call you. And he's called me twice while I was right in the middle of a video. So, hopefully he doesn't call again. And that's that. So, let me see. So, okay, let's start with this. Ladies, quit bullshitting these niggas out here. Quit BSing these dudes. And then get mad when they don't want to talk to you. Or fuck you. And then you never hear from them again because you on some bullshit. So before I got with my current girlfriend Kim, I was rapping with this white chick. Had a little raggedy ass husband. I wanted to fuck. I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. That's all I wanted to do. She was on some bullshit. She talking about she gonna bring some food, some motherfucking cheddar biscuits and all type of shit to work. Ain't did it. So I got tired of her. So I cut that bitch off. And then she got mad because I wasn't talking to her. And so I'm walking past her, a couple other people sitting at the lunch table in the cafeteria. We'll talk about some, you're not speaking. I was like, I just gave you a nod. It's like that. She's like, hi, trying to be all on that fake shit. You see what I'm saying? So, are you not speaking? I was like, well, I gave you a nod. I'm like, what more do you want? So I start to walk away to her little friend, little white friend, a little white girl. What about some, what, you can't talk now that you got a girlfriend? Exactly like that. So I turned around. I said, okay, look. The only reason why I was talking to you in the first place was so I can get some pussy. Now that I'm no longer interested in fucking, I don't have a reason to talk to you. Shut it down. I didn't want to do that. I really didn't because I tried not to be ugly. But people forced you to take it there. So I had to go in on that white bitch. And she ain't talked to me since. Well, she quit. But she ain't talked to me since. She been looking and shit. Be looking around the corner. Be acting like I'm not interested in you. You was on some bullshit. So regardless of the fact that I got with my gal or not, she was on some of that bull, and I had to stop fucking with her. Plain and simple. But my thing is, how you gonna get mad at me and you got a whole husband? Like, okay, your husband ain't shit. He don't work. He don't take care of your son. He don't do nothing. Play video games, smoke weed all day. You allow that to go on in your house. So, I don't feel sorry for you, but how you gonna get mad at me for stop fucking with you? You want some attention. You better go get some attention from your husband or another nigga because I'm no simp and I'm not the one. So, that was that. I don't fuck with her. Facebook, messages, all them, gone. Her number, I don't have it no more. She can go to hell, kiss my ass for all I give a fuck. So, doesn't really matter. Okay, I just had to check my watch. It's like 9:35, something like that. I really got to get out of here about 10 so I can catch that bus. It takes me about 20 minutes to walk around to the bus stop because I work in an industrial park. And ain't no bus that goes past here, so I got to walk a country mile. That's about what it is, a country mile to get to the bus so I can go home and all of that. And so I'm trying to get another job. This is all type of little restaurants and stuff out here. I'm trying to pick up a second job. If I pick up a second job, like I was telling Bay, I'm going to go ahead and get a car repair because I'm tired of catching the bus. I really am, especially when it's going to get cold and it's going to start snowing and doing all that because it takes me an hour and a half to get back and forth to work. So that's 3 hours out of my day, not including the rest of the stuff I got to do, versus 20 minutes me driving, hopping right on Interstate 44, go west, get right off, bam, I'm here. It's nothing, 20 minutes. At most 20 minutes. So, is that, but that's what I'm going to try to do, pick up an extra job, and I'm behind on my rent, partially because I had that TV. I know we had talked about that last time, partially because old boy was staying with me. I am pleased to report that he and his wife are back together, and he's gone. I'm so glad he's gone, because I was getting tired of him being there. I only got a 1-bedroom, and I got to block off the front room. You always got the TV on, you always got the game on. Like, God damn, nigga, that shit costs electricity, and I'm tired of hearing it. Like, I can't lay in bed and cake on the phone with my girl. You know what caking on the phone is. You know, talking all type of little sexual type of stuff at night. You know, caking on the phone. Oh, yeah, I cake hard with my girl. I love it. I love talking that talk with my girl. That just make me want her more. Talking shit. Oh, yeah. He was talking about some, man, I don't want to be here and all that. Hey. I ain't got to do that. So, out of respect for this nigga, I got to go outside and be caking on the phone with my girl. And I don't like that. I want cake on the phone, wherever the fuck I want cake in my house, whether it be the kitchen, the basement, I don't care where it is, the bedroom, living room, whatever. That's my prerogative, because it's my house. So, I'm glad he's gone. Because it came to a point where I'm like, hey, nigga, if you want to continue to stay here, I'm going to need half on these bills. And so he got back with his wife, perfectly happy. Perfectly happy. So I was shitting bricks. He like, damn, Dad, you done cleaned up the house. Because he came by, got the rest of his stuff. He like, damn, you done cleaned up the house and everything. Da-da-da-da. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, house clean. And I was like, you know, Kim coming down this weekend. Man, you sure right. Your girl is for to come down. Yeah. I took down the sheet because I had a sheet over the front room. Because I live in the flat. So you come through the front door, you got the living room, straight into the bedroom, straight into the kitchen. Then there's a basement, whatever. Then there's the backyard. So either way, it's a walkthrough. You got to walk through my bedroom to get to the bathroom, the kitchen. So I was like, yeah, nigga, it's like that. I done cleaned up the house, straightened up, made the bed up real nice and pretty. I mean, even though we did mess it up. But, like, I never make my bed. Like, I just never, ever make my bed. Just for the simple fact that I'm like, well, I'm going to mess it up anyways. But, you know, you got a good girl. She finna come down. You know, you want to try to put your best foot forward. And I haven't seen her in 10 years. So I made up the bed, cleaned up the house real tough. She ended up messing it up. But it's cool because I had a good time. And so she came down Friday morning, like early Friday morning, like 1:30. I got off of work because I was trying to debate. I was like, okay, do I want to go straight to the place, or do I want to go home? So I checked the bus schedules and all that. I'm like, okay, well, I can go home, chill out for about 20 minutes, change clothes, smoke on some of that good wood, you know, bounce. About time she pulled up, I was in the parking lot. She called me, hey, babe, where you at? I'm in the parking lot. She like, oh, okay, well, we finna pull up. Bam. I got there, greeted her. You know what I mean? She was looking all sexy and scrumptious and carrying on. You know what I mean? Caught a cab to the crib. Got to take a look at that fine chocolate body of hers and all, you know, all of this, the face, the body, all of that. It's on point. My gal bad. She a dime piece, family. I'm not going to lie to you. So, Kim, if you're watching this, I want to let you know you're a dime piece and you're my queen and you're my woman and I'm finna marry you. And that's it. So, moving on. So, we chill, you know, whatever. Everything was lovely because we had been talking and I hadn't seen her for 10 years, fam. So, she came up the past weekend. Everything was lovely. Friday morning, we shook on down to the bank. Went on down to IHOP, had a nice little brunch. Then came home, chilled out for a few minutes. I went to work, thinking I was finna get off at 12 because as soon as I came in, my manager, okay, cool. My supervisor was like, hey, we got a hellacious night. I was like, oh. You know, I got my gal at the crib. You know, if you want to put it into some perspective, I got some pussy waiting on me at the crib. And it's not only that because that's my baby, but the pussy is good. And it was waiting on me. So, then I got done early, 8:30. And 8:30 is when I could leave and catch that bus. And get home about hour and a half early, whatever, something like that. Excuse me, had itch. But she was like, okay. So I told her at the beginning, I was like, oh man, I ain't finna be home till 12. So I text her, yeah, I ain't finna be home till 12 because I had originally told her I was gonna try to get out of there early. And I did, but I surprised her. So I got off at the gas station, had a couple bottles of yellowtail wine. So I grabbed a couple bottles of wine, grabbed some blunts, shook on to the crib, came up, she texted me and this, that, and the other. I ain't even tell her I was in the area. Pulled up on, opened up the door, closed, lock it, real quiet, like snuck in the house. I think she was taking a shower. You know, she's like, I thought you went for me home at 12, you know. Oh, yeah, well, I got out of here early, and I decided to surprise you, and I got some wine. So, of course, Friday night was good. When I got off of work, you know, we did the real grown and sexy night thing. You know what I'm talking about, family. Saturday morning, she cooked breakfast for a nigga. And it was fire. It really was. Because I've never had nobody cook for me because, let's just be honest, these hoes out here selfish. They don't know how to treat a man. You know what I'm saying? But they want a man to treat them all good and worship the ground they walk on. And they ain't trying to worship the ground that nigga walk on. You ain't trying to cook for him. You ain't trying to suck his dick. You ain't trying to you ain't trying to do nothing. You ain't trying to do nothing. You won't even roll the nigga blunt up for him. So, you know. So it was cool because she texted me. She was like, oh, I'm finna cook breakfast. And I'm like, well, putting two and two together, I know it ain't nothing in the fridge. So she went shopping. So I was like, cool. And that was after I told her all she got to do is just come down, drink some wine. She ain't got to do nothing. I cooked the whole weekend. I'll take care of her. You know, I'll do all of that. She ended up cooking Saturday morning. So I was like, wow, man, that's cool. It was fire, too. You know, had some fresh fruit on the plate, some strawberries, little eggs, some bacon, some biscuits. I was like, cook me breakfast. Cool. So I had to go out that morning, holler at my weed man, did that, shot on back to the crib. I was like, hey, I'm finna be home about 20 minutes, start breakfast. And we just be so in sync. She was like, oh, I'm all ready for the start breakfast. Oh, all right, well, I'll be home about 20 minutes. So we did that, chilled at the house for a couple hours. We got dressed. I had on these brown Lacoste shoes, some straight leg jeans, dark straight leg jeans. I had on a black thermal, then I had on a black vest over that. Then I had my little pea coat over that. My bae had on this fire black dress. So, I mean, you hear me, brand new fire black dress. Booty, looking all good, and man, girl sitting up real nice, and you know, I was like, oh, we. So we was fire, you know, of course, between me and her matching, and it wasn't really intended to match because I had actually had something else I wanted to wear, but it got cold, so I had to switch up my outfit. So we was matching, we was looking real fire. People was looking at us because, you know, we a power couple. We better than Jay-Z, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, and Meek Mill, Swiss and Alicia Keys, all them motherfuckers. Yeah, they got more money. But hell, as far as I'm concerned, we a power couple. You know what I'm saying? We finna build this empire. We finna put that together. And it's finna be a wrap. That's all I'm finna tell you. We finna go out here and we gonna get this money together. We the new Millennium Bonnie and Clyde. She my ride or die for real. That's my wifey. I love her to death. I really do. And I bet you be like, well, Dave, how long y'all been talking? Well, we've been talking about 3 weeks. 3 weeks this Saturday, we will officially be dating 3 weeks. And they're like, well, how you going to love her, Dave? And y'all only been together for 3 weeks. When you know, you know. And I know God sent me a real one. We just alike. She's pretty much my mirror image. You know, she's image conscious. Just not so much the body-wise. I mean, of course, you know, she wants to get in shape. And I want to get back in shape because I was smaller than this. But just the way, you know, her clothes, everything looks good. It's wrinkle-free. Everything's been ironed, pressed. You know, ain't got no, you know, holes and nothing in the clothes. She dressed real nice. I dress real nice. You know what I'm saying? She real intelligent, smart. We be having real deal conversations, some deep conversations. And I love that. She funny. She goofy. And, you know, she a little emotional. And I'm more on the keeping my emotions in check side. But, I mean, it's okay. You know, we can't be exactly alike. That'd be boring. But we're alike. But we have just enough differences to keep us interesting. And like I say, when we go out, we turn heads. People be looking at me like, wow. I don't know whether they looking at me or looking at her or looking at us. Cause I mean, we be holding hands, we be talking, we be cool, we be laughing and smiling. Folk just be looking like, oh, look at them. You know, you can just tell that they fire. Yeah, we fire. I'm letting you know, family, me and my babe Kim, the virtuous lady, is fire. We one of the hottest couples out here. And so that Saturday, we went to go see Umar Johnson, Dr. Umar Johnson at the Better Family Life. It was fire. Oh, man, so many enlightened brothers and sisters in there. It was packed. It was barely standing room, and I really mean barely standing room. It was barely standing room, family. Barely standing room. But it was a powerful, powerful lecture. I mean, for $20 a ticket, that's really not bad. And, oh, man, he just showed out. Saying, talk about like ADHD is something that the clinical psychologist diagnosed you with. And, trying to get you on this medication, which is just essentially legal crack, and putting your kids in special ed classes, and brothers rising to the forefront and being the man of their house. And, well, oh, man, it's a whole lot of stuff. So I uploaded a little, like, 3-minute snippet of his lecture on my YouTube page. If you haven't, check it out. It's fire. It's fire. So, I've been trying to pick up a second job and all that because I could use extra money. I need it so I can get this rent car back up and hopefully pick up a car payment. It's going to get cold. It's going to do all of that. It's fun. And I hate catching a bus. So that's pretty much my mission for real. And, of course, working in the church and cleaning the church and getting back doing that like I should have been doing. But, I fall off. Whatever. It's just me. It's hard to clean the place. And it's a huge building, too. But that's no excuse because I need to get down there. Whatever the case may be. So, yeah, Sunday, me and Kim went to church with Graham. We was looking real fire. Real fire. And, that Sunday, she was like, well, today's your day. Do whatever you want. I said, oh, okay, all right. Again, I've never had nobody giving me my own day. I'm usually, I'm a giver. Like, as long as you good with me, I'm a give. Yeah, excuse that fingerprint. As long as you, cool to me, I'm a give. Friends, family, whatever. I'm going to try to give you what I can. If not, I'm going to try to hustle it up so I can give it to you. And for someone to treat you, it was real special, fam. I'm not going to lie to you. So she was like, well, call you weed man. I was like, oh, okay, well, cool. And then I was like, I really don't feel like traveling all the way to the west side. Like, if I had a whip, it would be nothing. Hop on 55, shoot down 70, get off Union, go straight up Union, bam, holler at my man, bam, shoot on back to the crib. But I was like, I don't really feel like traveling all the way over to the west side. We just left from there because my church is right down the street. So I was like, nah, we cool. You sure, babe? Yeah, I'm sure. I don't feel like going nowhere. And so we was going to go to Red Lobster. And by the time we got home, I went outside with the neighbor, smoked on something and shit. She was like, well, how about we just stay in? I'm kind of tired. And I was like, cool, that's a good idea. Because by that time, I done gotten high. I done been home, took off the clothes and put on some sweat stuff. I don't feel like going nowhere. I done got comfortable now. So I was like, cool. So I was like, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get some emos. Because she like emos. She was like, ooh, I ain't had emos in forever. Okay, well, we'll get some emos and we'll go down to Quick Trip. We'll see what kind of alcohol selections they have. My girlfriend's a big wine drinker. I don't really drink wine, but because I'm with her, not her, but because I'm with her, she got me trying new wines and stuff. I just picked up a sangria, which is a Spanish red wine, yesterday. It's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. So she got me wanting to try new stuff, Hey, I don't have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to expand your horizons and all of that. So we went, picked up a couple bottles of wine, picked up some emos. Before we even got to the end of the block, because I stayed like in the middle of the block. Before we got to the end of the block, homeboy like, hey, you need some trees? And I ain't seen this dude before. I was like, yeah, what you got? He was like, I was like, you got some loud? He's like, yeah, that's what I got. I was like, cool. Yes. He's like, man, they call this Pineapple Express. So I'm looking at it, smelling it. Oh, okay. That's some heat right there. I want to let you know, family, I do not smoke that Babbage. I don't smoke the Babbage. I will smoke some Fire Reggie, but I won't buy it. I only buy Kush. That's all I buy. All I buy is loud, different types of loud, whatever. You know, Girl Scout cookies, Pineapple Express, OG, whatever it is that I can get my hands on, I'm gonna buy it. So there's that. And so I was like, cool, well shit, let me get 4 of them. He was selling for $5. I was like, damn, you selling loud blunts for $5? I'm talking about some fat ones too. Fuck it. Hey, if everything's on the up and up, bro, I will come holler at you, for real. So I was like, bae, pay the man. Took care of him. No problem. No muss, no fuss. Went to Quick Trip, bought some wine, picked up some blunts, didn't complain, no muss, no fuss. Again, emos. Emos was like $20-something. So all in all, she probably spent $50, $55, $60. You know, on our little evening, and didn't have an issue with it, didn't complain, was cool with it. Because she's so giving, and I love that. Because, like I say, it's nice to have somebody who gives to you. Because it's rare when somebody actually gives to me. Well, I mean, you know, like that. You know, it's different from your homeboys give you a ride or something like that and hook you up with a couple dollars versus your gal. When you got a gal, you got a good woman on your side. You know, you want somebody to take care of you because you know you're going to take care of her. And we definitely take care of each other. And, you know what I'm saying? I did enjoy that. You know, Monday I had to make a little run, came back, made sure she got everything that she needed, all the stuff that she brought out the house. Had walked into the bus stop, said our goodbyes, and she had to go back home. I was crying, family. I was in tears. I was like Lenny Williams. Girl, you know I love you no matter what you do. No, not for real. But I was like, damn. So, you know, we finna get a little place when she moved down here next year. Might be sooner than that. I don't really know. But whatever it is, you know, I'm 28, so I love her. And then, you know, haven't really met her daughter for real, but I will love her. I'm good with kids. Kids love me. So, you know, I'm ready to do the family thing, do all that. Because, you know, like Al Green, I'm so tired of being alone, and I'm no longer alone, and I got a good woman, and I know for a fact that God sent me a good woman because this was a wrong time for me. And apparently God, like, here you go. And it's like the tempest that I had kind of dissipated. You know what I'm saying? The tornado kind of slowed down a little bit. So now it's not that serious. I was just trying to get my whip, get all that together, and then get a girlfriend. Because I'll be like, well, I'll be half freed, ends freed up, and then I can move the way I want to move, whatever. But Kim's a ride or die. She don't care. Bus, cab, car, it don't matter. She here for me, and I'm thankful for that. So, fellas, if you have a good woman, stay with her. Keep her. Treat her like she deserves to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Cook for her and take her out and buy her nice things and make sure you lay it down in the bedroom. I cannot stress that enough. Make sure you lay it down in the bedroom. Make sure your dick game is on point. Make sure your pussy eating game is on point too. Because you want to make sure that your lady goes nowhere else to another nigga to do some shit that you should have been doing. And of course, when you do that, she gonna do the same for you. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. It's 10 o'clock, fam. I gotta get the fuck up out of Dodge so I can catch this bus. I'm King David. You can reach me on Instagram, Twitter, Fly Till I Die. That's FlyTilldie. Or you can reach me on Google Plus at King David 314. I'm David, and fuck it. I'm out of here, fam. Peace out.